Hey, this is how consumers are feeling right now about the housing market. Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cesar Yanes and I'm your real estate authority here in Silicon Valley and on YouTube. And today I have a housing sentiment video for you. So this is how consumers are feeling about the real estate market right now as of October 2020. And the sources through the California Association of Realtors, they surveyed about 1,000 consumers all over California. They asked them a series of yes and no questions. So we'll go over them. We'll see how the people of California are feeling about the California housing market. And I'll give you my own opinion as well for each of those questions. So let's go. All right. So let's start from the first question. And the first question is it a good time to buy a home? 34% of them said yes and 67% of them said no. Now I know what you're thinking. That doesn't add up to 100. I didn't make this. This was the California Association of Realtors. I'm sure the people that said no was 66.6 and they rounded up to 67. So don't hate on me. But real talk now, I can see why consumers feel like it's not a good time to buy a house right now because prices are through the freaking roof. In California, it's been crazy, the appreciation happening here. So I understand why consumers would feel that way. However, if I were an active home buyer right now, I would think that yes, it would be a great time to buy a home. And this is why. Through the pandemic, through the bad economy we suffered because of the pandemic, the Federal Reserve lowered their interest rates for mortgages to historically low numbers, right? So you can sometimes right now find a loan under 3% interest rate, which is crazy, it's bananas. It's the cheapest time to borrow money right now. So that's the better way to put it. So we don't know that what's gonna happen because of election. We're entering a new year, 2021. So we don't know if the Fed is gonna keep these low interest rates or if it's gonna raise it after the president is reelected or there's a new president elected. We don't know if the Fed is gonna change it up for next year. So if I were a home buyer right now, I would say yes, it is a good time to purchase just to take advantage of the low interest rates. It's so cheap to borrow money right now. So I would jump in and maybe see a chart of how much money you would really save buying now at this interest rate versus testing something higher. So I think in the long run, you would save some money. Now the second question is it a good time to sell a home? 58% said yes and 42% no. I'm gonna agree with the people, the majority. Yes, right now is a fantastic time to sell your home. And the reason for it is because after the pandemic, appreciation rate, I'm talking about here in the Bay Area in Silicon Valley, appreciation rate per year was about 5%. At least that was what it was in 2019. Post-pandemic, however, appreciation rate as of September 2020 was close to just a little over 11% appreciation rate, which is bananas. So basically, if your house was worth $1 million pre-pandemic, it's now worth 1.1 million. So you gained a little over $100,000 in appreciation in equity just right now because times are crazy, right? So I would agree with the majority of people right now. People are sitting on a ton of cash. There's never been so much equity in people's homes ever in the history of the United States. So I think a lot of people, it would be a good time to cash out, to walk away from their home and take all that money they've been making through the years. That wasn't money, I don't know what that was. Third question, will it be easier to find a home over the next 12 months? Dun, dun, dun. All right, 40% say yes, 60% say no. I gotta think about this one. Will it be easier to find a home over the next 12 months? I'm gonna go with the majority in this one as well. I say no. The reason for this is because this is no secret. California has had a shortage of inventory for the longest time. And you know, construction, there's not enough supply for all the amount of buyers, especially here in Silicon Valley. I mean, demand is always through the roof and we never have enough supply. We're lucky if in Sunnyvale we have 40 homes on the market per month, or in Cupertino if they have 25 homes per month on the market. So I'm gonna say no, it's actually gonna be harder depending on what happens in the election and next year with the Fed, we'll see. But I think it'll still be as hard, if not harder, in the next 12 months to find a house. Fourth question, do you plan to purchase a home in the next 12 months? 8% said no, 8% said yes, 92% said no. That's crazy. People, go buy a house right now. I know I said it's not gonna be easier, but you better take advantage of the federal interest rate right now. It's never been cheaper to borrow money, historically low rates. So if I were you, and if you have the money, if you qualify, just go find a home right now. Even if it's not the house you want, you may be able to get a starter home, which is fine. Plan to live there 1 to 5 years. You'll build a lot of equity. All that money you're paying monthly won't go to somebody else. You won't be paying a landlord. This is money that you're putting money into a huge savings account, which is your house. You're building equity, you're making money. And yes, it might not be the house that you want, but 1 to 5 years from now, you could walk away and use that equity you've put over the last few years and put as a down payment for a better house that you want. So I would have to disagree with this one. I think people should plan to buy a house in the next 12 months. I didn't say it was gonna be easy though. All right, fifth question, will home prices rise in the next 12 months? 53% say yes, 47% say no. In this one, I'm gonna have to agree with the minority. I actually don't think that home prices will rise in the next 12 months. They will and they won't. Here's my explanation. Yes, of course, home prices are not gonna crash. So don't expect a housing or real estate crash. I don't think that's gonna happen. I do think that the crazy appreciation we've gotten in the pandemic, I don't think it's sustainable. I think it's been going up, and I think at some point it just has to go down. I don't think it's gonna be a crazy drop. I just think it's gonna be the market correcting itself. So I think I would expect in the next 12 months to see home prices be more like 2019 prices. That's just my guess. I could be wrong, of course, but that's my thought. We've just had so much appreciation. I don't think it's absolutely sustainable at the rate that homes are going up right now in price. I think because of election also, because of we're entering a new year, and because I don't think it's sustainable, I think home prices actually might not go up in the next 12 months. I think it'll go down, not crazy drop though. All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth question, will overall economic conditions improve in California in the next 12 months? 39% yes, 61% no. This one is interesting. I think I agree with the majority. I would say no, economic conditions will not improve in the next 12 months. As we just saw last week, Disney just laid off a bunch of people. Amusement parks are still they're not thinking about opening, or I don't know what's going on with that. But we saw big companies lay off more people last week, like Disney and big companies, right? So people are still in unemployment. The unemployment claims are stupid high. I just don't see it getting significantly better in the next 12 months. New president again. It's like the election has a big say in all these questions. I honestly think so. It's a huge factor. So for this one, I would say no. I think it's gonna take a little more than 12 months to be in a solid, stable economy. And last question, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The seventh question, will interest rates fall in the next 12 months? 48% say yes, 52% say no. I don't know about this one. I think I'm right, like everybody else, I'm right in the middle, 48, 52. I mean, how low can they go? It's already super low. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna continue falling. I think it might just stay like this for a while. But with the new president, I don't know, the factor varies. I don't know. I don't think it'll go any lower than what we have right now. I think we've hit like pretty much almost rock bottom. So those are my thoughts. That's how consumers are feeling right now. That's my opinion of what I think is gonna happen. I hope you found this information helpful. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you ever, whatever it is. I'm here in Silicon Valley. Let me know if you live here as well. Let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Give me every time.